Well, you know what they say, third time is the charm. So, Game 7 is going to be happening in Denver, and unfortunately, there will not be a Game 7 in New York at Madison Square Garden. Wah. So sad. Yeah, but like I was rooting for Detroit to win this. I was rooting for Detroit not only to win this game, and not only did I think they were going to win the game, I thought they were going to win the whole series. I would like to talk about some factors that led to them losing this game. Other than what you saw on Twitter and what you saw on Instagram, what you saw on all these other social media platforms of Jalen Brunson hitting the coldest shot over their best defender and absolutely losing him. I'm telling you that boy hit that pull up splash. No, but we have to have some real talks, yo. Like who is the best? Who is the best New York player since Patrick Ewing, bro? Is it Carmelo Anthony? Is it? Or is it Jalen Brunson? I don't know. Now, me being a guy from Baltimore, you would think I would just be like, yeah, Carmelo Anthony. And, you know, I grew up in the 2000s, so, like, you know, nostalgia and whatnot. But, like, you know, if I'm looking at the numbers, hey, tell him to bring me my Brunson. Tell him to bring Brunson, bro. What's up? No, but more seriously, I got to look at these numbers real quick. We will be looking at Thursday's game. It's day 13. It's been a very unlucky set of recordings, so let's get these in as efficiently and as energetically as possible. I want to sound serious and smart, unlike normal, where I sound like an idiot trying to convince you to drink Vicodin. Never mind. Well, that wasn't a good joke. Oh my God, Jalen Brunson took 30. He had 40. I ain't even know. Hey, you ever look at the stat sheet? Like, man, my bad. Shit, no wonder he shot that 3. I was like, he should have took a 2 there. His field goal percentage saying he should have took a 2 there too. That's crazy. Yeah, that motherfucker had 40. That's insane. Yeah, I'm glad I did look at these numbers, because the first recording, I definitely ain't saying nothing about that 40 piece he had. My bad. Towns fouled out. No, Towns didn't foul. Who fouled out? Yeah, no, Towns did foul out. My fault. Man, I said Josh Hart fouled out in my first recording. Man, I'm all over the place wrong. Yeah, Cat fouled out. He only had, my brother in Christ, is that 10 points? He had a double-double. Yeah, he fouled out a while ago into the game. All of the momentum was in Detroit's favor. Like, they just could not pull it out. And more importantly than that start. And Ausar Thompson just being lost on that play, like, gone. And by the way, nigga, he created that much separation without pushing off. Do you know how insane that is? This was a good assault. Like, all of the things that I'm about to read out to you would sound like, yeah, Detroit won this game. Ausar Thompson had 17 points, 3 blocks, 2 steals, no turnovers. Tobias Harris had 14 points on 60% shooting. Made, this is one free throw, so it's probably an and one. Yeah, it's an and one. That was an and one free throw. Yeah, he played well. Jalen Duren had 21. I don't even need to tell you about his field goal percentage, because you know it's Jalen Duren. He's only taking shots within like a little bit of the rim. Now the rebounding numbers is not quite as good as they should be, but had 21 very efficiently. Tim Hardaway Jr. only had 7 points, but you know, one of the guards was gonna play bad, and it wasn't Malik Beasley tonight. Malik Beasley had 20 points, including the big threes. Shot 46% from the field, 46% of the field, and all of his shots were threes. So 6 of 13 from 3, by the way. Dang, Schroeder didn't play as well as normal, but this is literally what Detroit has done in their wins. They've had decent play from like a couple of players, and Cade will have 20 points on like he didn't hit any of his threes tonight. That probably is really what did it, to be quite honest. His assists were higher than they were in any other game, and his rebounds were down. So basically what I've told you right now is like they were shooting well. Everything looked good. I'm gonna check the score again. 113 to 116. That's the most points I think Detroit scored in this entire series. And yeah, like, they were in Little Caesars. They just didn't get another time where they didn't get a win in Little Caesars. That's now it's been 17 plus years, because you got to think about it. Even when they make it to the playoffs next year, it's been 18 years. So like, if you've been a kid and you've been a fan of Detroit their entire life, right, and like from the age of, let's say, 3, right, you've been a fan from them since the age of, like, I don't know, let me make you more cognitive, 5, right? You have now grown all the way up. You can now buy a car. You probably are in deeper. You probably already graduated college and all that. Like, you still have not seen in your life Detroit win home games. You haven't seen your Detroit win home games in 18 plus years. That is insane. I really thought they were going to pull this game out. They had the momentum. The New York looked stunned, and they made a couple of blunders at the worst possible time to lose themselves this game. Because as much as I want to say New York won this game, Detroit lost this game. This is the first game, like everything that I said that they would need to happen for them and a win happened, and they lost. Hey, not even in that game. Man, that shot, we're going to be talking about that for a while. Now, I don't know if we'll be talking about it forever, like a legacy moment for Jalen Brunson, because we've seen him do more, but, man, this is his first 40 piece this year. And he can have 40 again, so don't look out. Don't look too scared, right? Because, yeah. Now, obviously, the only game that's going to be happening today is Golden State versus Houston. This game is taking place in the Bay. So, my predictions are that Golden State will win the game. I was, by the way, in a previous recording, I said I think Russ is gonna have 14, and I said, Jesus Christ, Jamal Murray will have like 22, 23 maybe. But I started with saying 21, and if we would take our attention and look over to the games that did happen that day, let's go ahead and look at that real quick. We're gonna pull up those numbers. It just, because some people probably didn't hear me say that, but I was right. Not only was I right, I would like to rub it into my YouTube audience's face. Unfortunately, I do not have a YouTube audience, so if anyone ever discovers this video, just know that I'm pretty smart. Yeah, Michael Porter Jr., obviously, the shoulder has been bothering him so badly. He's not even taking shots, and I've never seen him being passive is a problem because of how aggressive of a scorer he is. You have to guard him differently. There's that. Aaron Gordon continues to have a really good, solid series. Plays amazing defense. Gets the defense in foul trouble. Very physical player. His threes have not been going in as much, but honestly, let's be real. Did anyone really believe in Aaron Gordon threes before this season? Did anyone think that Aaron Gordon could shoot? No. Before the season, did anyone think that Russell Westbrook could shoot wide open threes? No. Like, who thought Russell would be maxing? Who thought Russell maxed out his badges over the offseason to be a corner 3-point shooter when that's all niggas was asking for him to do in LA? And before you say which time in LA, it was the same building. It was the same results. Brick bodies. Build your bodies with bricks. Boom, boom, boom. Anyway. Yeah, so, it wasn't enough. It was not enough for any of the people in there. Not Detroit, Jesus Christ. I feel like Detroit and the Clippers, y'all have the same, like, fan base. Y'all the same guys. Same amount of suffering, low-key. Clippers, let's talk about you guys real quick. So let's talk about the Clippers. You got the Batum game you needed. James Harden didn't choke in Game 6. Oh my God, isn't that crazy? Wow. Is he ready for Game 7? Is this gonna be the Game 7 that James Harden wins? Sadly, it's gonna be in the first round, and not like the second round or conference finals that he probably should have won. To go to the NBA finals and win himself a championship. Oh, what do I know? Yeah, Harden had a great game. 10 of 20 from the field, 3 of 8 from the 3, 5 from the free throw line, 28 points, 4 turnovers. Again, a little bit high, but I'm just going to be honest. I'm looking at a lot of ball. From what I've been seeing from a lot of very ball-dominant players, and not ball-dominant players, I don't want to say that. just higher usage guys that are like, stars of teams. They're gonna have turnovers like this in series like this, especially with how physical they're allowing the defense to be and how touchy it is. So yeah, turnovers are gonna be there this season. I have accepted that, and I will factor that in when I have to talk about so many decisions. So yeah, Kawhi, inhuman. He's different. He's 50% as well from him. 25% for three, but I'm not gonna lie. Kawhi does most of his damage inside the arc, and he's scary as fuck in there. 25. My bad. 27, 10, and 5. Yeah. That brother's different. Yeah. The Norman Powell game you were waiting for? Yeah, he had it last night. 24 points, 9 of 15. He had 60% shooting, 33% from three. He made all of his free throws, all 4 of them. Yeah. So, and you got production. You got a good production from Nicholas Batum, making these threes. No one's wondering why the Batum isn't anymore. Chris Dunn got pulled a little bit earlier this game. It's not because he was in foul trouble or anything either. It's just because his threes weren't going in, and they were like, well, we don't really need the defense. Because the shooting was just so amazing last night. I mean, truthfully. Derek Jones Jr. played well, and Bogdan Bogdanovic finally is in my time. Yeah, it is his turn to have 6 points. Yeah, I did 6 points. Anyway, yeah, but he finally had a good game. Role player wise even. Yeah, Zubac. Still amazing defense on Jokic. So, what do either of these teams need to win a Game 7 in Denver? So for Jamal Murray, you need to do exactly what you did last game, but I need 3 more points from you. That's what I need. I need 25 on that type of shooting. Let's see what the shooting. What did you shoot last night? 20. I need 25. I need slightly better shooting from 3. I need you to make 2 more of your threes. Yeah, that's pretty much it. As far as Aaron Gordon, you keep doing you, brother. Your defense has been amazing. You maybe make 1 more 3, I guess. Need 1 more scripted 3. Russ, this is the first time in a while I'm going to say this. Russ, literally do exactly what you've been doing. I've never, actually, I said the first time I've never said this before. Russ, keep doing exactly what you're doing. Whatever you're doing right now is working. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. The rebounding, the passing. Yeah, honestly, the passing. Yeah, the passing, the shooting has been good. Getting to the free throw line as much as you've done, maybe a little bit more, because you're not going to make all of them. Obviously, we know this. But yeah, no, you do what you're doing. Christian Brown, you do what you're doing. You need to have a similar game to this next game. Jokic is the player that needs to step up. Unironically. I know you're thinking, how much more can you ask Jokic to do? Stop turning the ball over. No more frustration fouls. It's Game 7. Your team really needs you. You are the player that needs to step up. Because I'm not going to lie, the production that I'm seeing from Jamal Murray is the only other person I'm like, step up. You need to step up. But I'm not holding Michael Porter Jr. to step up in this situation. Obviously, if he was healthy, I would be asking more of him. But no, he's not. That's not what's happening. We can't ask for that. Yeah, no, that's everything that needs to happen for them. As far as Kawhi and the Clippers, Kawhi just needs to be Kawhi. Kawhi, you need to be you. Hit a couple more of your threes. I know you're probably saying to yourself, that's not really analysis, is it? If you were watching the games, you would know exactly what I'm saying. Like it's literally just gonna come down to shooting variance. So whatever team you want to win, you better pray they just shoot slightly better. Just pray they shoot slightly better. Because yeah, that's about it. Defensive rebounding, as far as that goes, the Clippers are really good at that, so look out for that. Turning the ball, they can turn Jokic over a lot, so do be worried about that. I think I want to see Kawhi guarding Jokic for a little bit of the game, because it's Game 7. You do have to try something. You do have to try something audacious like that to really even surprise your opponents, let alone do anything. Yeah, they need to try something like that. As far as Batum, shoot a little bit better from 3. You see the complaints. There's not much to say. Maybe let me see the fouls. Honestly, I remember the Harden fouls. They were not bad fouls, to be quite honest. The Batum fouls, these were kind of bad. Bogdanovic fouls. Don't play Bogdanovic in Game 7. Just don't play him. Tyronn Lue, do not put this nigga in the game in Game 7. Chris Dunn, I need you to be out there a lot more. I'm going to have to... I want Chris Dunn guarding Jamal Murray. I want Chris Dunn to guard Jamal Murray. That's what I want. If he can slow him down even a little bit, that'll help them win a game. That'll help them win this Game 7. Game 7 is so different. If I had to predict the final score, it's a Game 7, so they're probably going to let them be even more physical than they have been in the entire series. What's the last game score? 105, 111? 105, 103. Final score. It might be 106, 107. It might be 106, 107. Because of free throws, so. Yeah, that's what I'm predicting. No gambling, obviously, but that's what I'm predicting. And then as far as my thoughts on who's going to win today's game, because that's the final thing I'm going to be able to add to this video, it's, by the way, just so we're clear, it's Golden State and Houston. Winner of this becomes... think about it. Winner of this goes and plays against the third seed. No, not the third seed. You play the Timberwolves. Yeah, so... Actually, whoever wins that series, good luck, bro. Good luck. So, Houston, you obviously want to force a Game 7 in Houston. Good luck. And as far as Golden State, you did not try at all Game 5. So, you have to make... The brunt is on you to not lose all of the momentum in the series and then have to go into Houston in Game 7. In a place where I believe you can win. You can win in Houston. But here's the thing. You should probably finish this series off now. Because the more rested the Wolves are going to be, the more aggressive they're going to be on defense. And that's going to be a nuisance for you. You need to win now. Is there any more, like, actual things that we talk about? Steph and Jimmy Butler. Jesus Christ, I've been saying so many J names. Jimmy Butler needs to be great in that game. They need to be amazing. Their offense needs to be great. The defense I'm not really worried about as much. Because, again, Houston's offense, I'm not worried about it. I don't think Amen Thompson's going to have another great shooting game. Oh, by the way, so if Houston wins, Amen can be like, I made it to... Not Amen. Asar can be like, I made it to the second round before my brother did. And we both made the playoffs at the same time. But let's be honest, that's not going to happen. Both of you guys are going to go home in 6 games. You could be twins again. Yeah, so, yep, that's my predictions. That's everything I have to say about this. This takes 17 minutes. This is a rather short recording for me, but there was only 2 games going on last night, and there's only 1 game going on today, so I have no analysis. You will get a second round predictions video after the Denver series is finally over. And yeah, yep, you'll get those because that's, yep. Goodbye. If you liked the video, like the video. If you didn't like the video, just don't dislike the video. Tell me why you didn't like the video in the comment section below. And as far as what I have to say about anything else, you'll have to subscribe and see my thoughts about it and prompt me in videos in the comment section below. Bye!